Hi guys. My wife woke me up this morning. She said she got a call from the care home that my dad was unresponsive. When they went into his room today, um, he didn't respond. He didn't talk or anything. He didn't move. So I hope it's not the end of the line for my dad. They said they called the ambulance and they they've gone there to assess him to see what's wrong. Obviously, he's still breathing, so otherwise, well, I don't know actually. So, so I said to my wife, like, just keep ringing. Um, so she did, and she said, still no news. Care home haven't contacted me, so I'm not waiting anymore. I'm gonna go. Betty, you can't come with me. You have to wait. Okay, you wait here. Yes, you wait here for me. No, you can't come with me. I know she's gonna go crazy. You stay at home. Okay, you stay at home. Stay at home. Stay here, okay? Stay here and listen. Listen. You don't care if I go out or not, do you? All you care about is your food. If you knew how to use a tin opener, I wouldn't see you for dust. The other one is outside. Where is he? He can hear us. Isn't that right? No, got no food for you. Selfish. I think I've got carrot juice on my on my mouth. Can't rub it off. Yeah, so my thoughts have been a bit morbid, what's going to happen in the next few hours or few days. He might have had another stroke, but he's taking medication for it, so I don't know. I have to stop my kind of selfishness and think about him. I'm just worried that I won't be able to handle it. I'll have a bloody heart attack if I see my dad pass away or anything like that. I said to my wife already, if anything happens to him, I'm off. I'm not gonna see anyone. I'm just gonna just take the car and go as far as I can. This is what happened when my mum passed away. I asked my dad, I said, look, I want to go somewhere as far as I can, as far as possible. I want to not forget my mum, but forget the whole going to the hospital, chemo, then going to Sicily and my mum passing away in my arms. And I can't go through that again. And then again, I think I'm selfish because what if he wants me there? Oh, God. I don't know what to do. Just a weak man. I look big and strong and everything, but so many things I can't handle. Like death, I can't handle that. Some things I can handle more than other people, but when it comes to the thought of my mum or dad passing away, or someone I love, I just walk away. I can't handle it. So I don't know I've been praying that my dad, send him like white light, energy, and I pray that God saves him, that brings him back home. I even prayed that all his diseases just vanish, go away, because if anybody can, then Jesus and God can, if anybody can create a miracle, then it's God. But then I walked up and down the driveway, and then that's when I started crying. I thought, that's my dad. That's my dad. That's my dad. I have to be close to him. And I have to be close to my dad and be with him. If he's alive. Of course, if he's gone, then I know it sounds bad, but I don't even want to go to the funeral because I want to remember my dad alive and laughing. I went a few days ago. What am I talking about? Yesterday I went, and we had a laugh and everything. He was in bed because the crane or whatever it's called, the sling had to be washed. I don't know, part of me doesn't trust them, Even today when I got the news, part of me says, the evil part of me, I suppose, the judgmental part says, it's a coincidence, isn't it, that now they're not getting any money, suddenly my dad starts feeling ill, he's unresponsive. And the thing is, what my wife said this morning, she said the nurse or whoever was there said, do you want to CPR? Do you want to resuscitate him if it comes to that? And I said, yes. My dad was asked that once and he said, yes. This is part of me at that moment thought, it's like they want to get rid of him and so they have a bed because they haven't gotten any money from Social Security because he didn't fill in or nobody filled in the Brexit forms when he was in the other care home in London. So they can't get any money until all that's done. And there's a lot of maybe red tape, And the last time I went, I remember the manager, the blonde lady, she said, they're taking so long. They never take this long. And then another thing she said is, if you take him to another home, it's cheaper, but I tell you, the people die there. People have died. So I put two and two together and I thought, because it's cheaper, because people don't get much money, then they treat people less and they die. So I'm thinking, well, maybe because you're not making any money, have you suddenly stopped caring about him? Because maybe they're not getting any money from the social workers, and the boss says, look, just don't go there, go and treat the other people who... That's why it was really strange to see him in bed. There's nothing wrong with him. They just didn't put him on the sling. And they said, oh, the sling has been washed. Would you believe in this day and age, in a Western country, you pay all that money and then suddenly you don't have any more money, and then they could do that. I'm not saying they did, but it's just too much of a coincidence. I thought, maybe they didn't give him any medicine, so to make him pass away, so then they can have the room. And who's going to question them? They're not going to do any autopsy or anything, because if you don't take your medicine, then you'll die of, whatever. You take statins, blood pressure medication, acid reflux medication for stroke. If you stop all those, then the body's going to be in trouble and cave in. Thing I can do. There's nothing that I can do unless I go there and lay my hands on my dad and pray to Jesus that through me, through my hands, he can be healed. You know, I don't have the elixir of life. I can't save him. You know. The thing that kind of worried me is I'm quite an emotional person, and I'm not feeling much emotion. It's like I'm resigned to it. Like my father, if he goes, like I'm just gonna. I feel like just walking away from everything, from my family, from my dogs, from just getting in a car and going far away and having some like breathing space. Just being far away from crying people, because you know what Italians are like. The family will come, start crying, and they visit because of out of respect, and then going to a funeral. No. I want to remember my dad. Like I saw him yesterday. He was laughing. We're laughing about something. You know, people can they can say, "Oh, look, he doesn't respect his dad. He didn't go to the funeral," or what kind of respect is that? Those are the same bloody people that haven't seen him for years, and then suddenly they come out of the woodwork when the person's passed away. When I've been there with my dad, and only me and my dad and God, of course, know the relationship I have with my dad. We laugh. I go fucking home after I see my dad, because I don't like to see my dad like that. They didn't have to fucking experience that. But I know that they'll easily judge if I don't go to the funeral. They'll think, "Oh yeah, I don't fucking care about him. I didn't do anything." But I don't give a shit. God knows. I know, and my dad knows. That's the most important thing. I don't care about anybody anymore. I don't care about those people. They can think what they want. I can't handle it. I'll fucking have a heart attack if I see my dad being put under the ground. Some people are weak. I'm weak. I've got problems with anxiety. So I just pray my dad's alright. And I think maybe he just he could have just had a small stroke, but at the age of 92. I don't know, but it's horrible waiting. I don't know what the hospitals say. You know, no, I think he's alone. He's alone there. You know, he might be confused. Care home said to wait, they'll contact me, but they haven't. I suppose that's good news, because, you know, if there's anything bad, then they would have contacted. So anyway, I'll put the phone down now and I don't know what to say. Some people might think, why are you, like, you know, expressing your emotion on YouTube? Well, it's because I've got no one to bloody talk to. No one. My wife, she's kind of unapproachable. Although she was okay today, she was more calm than usual. My kids are too young, so I could speak to God, and my dogs, well, Betty. But, so this is my, how do you say, my out. Realised that my dad's situation, you know, he's elderly, he's 92, and it made me kind of wake up. wake up to the fact that he could go any day, and I, already feeling guilty. I could have seen him. I could have gone, like every few days. I could have tried to go and see him more and more. Tried to help him do more exercise. Because they don't do any physiotherapy there. Maybe sneaked in a few vitamins or something. I don't know. I suppose feelings of guilt are coming, and what I could have done for my dad. My wife got the call, and it's kind of good news. Apparently, when the ambulance went there, he became responsive again, and he was like smiling or laughing with the ambulance staff. So they said that maybe there's a kind of glitch in his brain, or his heart was fluttering and he just didn't respond. So I think now he's gone to the hospital, to A&E, to see what's going on. So I think when my kids come back, I don't know, I'll go to the hospital. Although I don't want to put myself in a place where there's lots of people. I haven't had the vaccine. What do I do? I can't just leave my dad there. I know he's in good hands, but it's the fact that his son is there to hold his hand. Well, he's in A&E at the moment, so he's not in a ward, so I can't. So I'll just wait till he's in a ward. So I suppose it's kind of good news. Yeah, no, it is good news that he's alive. I'm happy about that. It's just all up in the air. But yeah, maybe God answered my prayers. So